Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Peter, there's a fantastic little operator out there who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal. Saviola, he could make the telling difference, so you've got to watch out for him.
Yeah, a bit of a pocket rocket.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice control. Ronaldinho, rapid and full of intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal, great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Gabriel. Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van der Sar sends that a long way. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Yamal. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Yamal. Crossing. Oh, great leap! Zanetti getting this one clear. Mateus. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Saviola. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Pele. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Pele. And this is Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. And it's Menu. Ronaldinho. Good ball. Shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Zanetti.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Played with finesse. And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Alaba. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel. It's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Added time.
Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Menu has to go back here. Vieira. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Down to business
Number
again.
8, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 11, Neymar.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a shade optimistic. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their over...
Pele! And no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Šeško, oh, shooting chance! And another try! And it's in! Right back in the game! That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Vieira. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. 60 minutes played. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. Now Anderson. That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Corner then.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Size really
Number
matters,
10,
and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 3, Maldini. Coming on the field.
Towering header! It's fallen kindly here. And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Anderson. That's a throw. Pirlo. Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pirlo. And this is Pele. Now it's Messi. Pele. He's great chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Hullet. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 21, Mbappe.
Deftly away.
Substitution.
Picked out brilliantly. Passes short and sharp. Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Spread it left. Alaba. Menu. Anderson. Oh, good spread. And Bomo.
There will be
He's
5
shifting
minutes
through the
added
gears
time.
here. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Strong running down that left flank. Saliba calmly anticipates. Anderson. Over to the right flank. Pirlo. Vieira. Can he latch on to this? And that'll be the end of that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello,
Your
attendees.
reflections then,
This
Jim.
is a
Listen, the
lost
more this
children.
game went on.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
He's shifting through the gears here. Jordan Henderson. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Menu. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice defending, physical and effective. That's very neat. Is there any support? He might not need it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Over to the right flank. Yamal's cross. Maldini gets it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Figo. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rodri. Maldini. Distributed tidily. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. De Jong. And it's Menu. Menu. And he's forced to go back. Spread it left. Played out to the left flank. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Could be danger here. Drives it in. Nicely spread. Nice control. Swings it across. Now there's the clearance. Adriano. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Figo. Figo crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Menu. Gabriel. More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Figo going face to face with his great rival. Jordi Alba looking to play him in. That's going across. Terrific effort! It's a quick ball upfield. Pinches it off him. There's the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Yamal. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. That has been slung wide. Jordi Alba gets into a good position. Flashes it across. And it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And Alaba. Menu can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Figo. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Figo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution in progress.
Jordi Alba receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Alaba. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. Real chance! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 55 minutes is number
So the
8.
first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Saliba.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, nicely intercepted. Alaba. Figo. He's found a way through. Belletti. And that is headed for the middle. Saliba gets it away. Bruno Fernandes running with intent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Big chance! Oh, what has happened here? Menu is onto this. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hangs one in. Thuram with the clearance. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number
The
27.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Figo.
Delivered with swing. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Number 11.
Oh, that's nice.
Number
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And no surprise, that's a booking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Donnarumma. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's made its way to him. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Now the ball in. Maldini with the clearance. Oh, good spread. Yamal has the space to scheme.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a good ball out wide. He has found a way through. Yamal's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Mbappe picks it up out wide.
Niigata really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about...
Goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gabriel, very much a man of this moment. Yamal. Jordi Alba wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then. And he's picked it up out wide. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes down, but nothing given.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the ball is out of play. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's had it taken off him. Kajolu. Rijkaard. Played for Chiellini. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. Maldini is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And it's Alaba. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the middle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Menu! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 37, Mainu.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's the chance to counter. Kajolu.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Torres. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Maldini. Yamal. Menu. Spread it left. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Nunez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bruno Fernandes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rodri conjures time and space where few can, and he stands tall, impenetrable, and that's gone loose. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Mainu. Oh, that's neat. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are
There will
flying.
be 1 minute at a time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going,
So
keep
that was
at
the
it.
first
They've
half.
done everything right so
We
far,
believe the
so
boys can
they'll
turn
want to
it
keep
around.
things that way.
Of course they will.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4.
Down to business again.
Coming on the field is number 20, Rafa Silva.
Mainu turns back here, probably the best option. Bruno Fernandes. Now Saliba. And it's Rodri.
Alaba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Timber. Nunez going after that. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Cross from Maldini. Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Mainu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Now it's Darwin. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Rafa Silva. Now it's Darwin, and it's Ronaldinho. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rodri. Can he find the finish? And how did he not make it 4?
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. Rodri. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. And here's Rafa Silva. Bruno Fernandes, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? He's free, he has got space. Kadiolu charging forward, the ball at his feet. He has found the way through. Fernando Torres. And here's Nunez. Look at the space here. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal.
Substitution.
Piqué. And it's Rijkaard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Darwin. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia has fallen kindly here, and that's a tidy finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way through. Lovely pass. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Manchester
There's nothing
United.
quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A header! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Has a look and plays it forward. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Out for a throw.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Makelele with the slide tackle there. Makelele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri calmly anticipates. Rodri powering forward here. And that is a little undercooked. Burmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Veron. And Veron! And that would have been some goal.
Veron clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Burmo. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's very neat. And it's made its way to him. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alaba. And the return pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Saliba. Now the ball's gone astray. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rodri. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. Veron.
And Makaleli.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Veron showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yamal.
Makaleli.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? Good claim. No margin for error there.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
He has found a way through. Aims beyond the... He's had a shot! It's in!
Manchester United are back on level terms.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Is number 19, Mbumo.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pass
There
somewhat
will be
off
one
target.
minute at a time.
Veron.
Menu.
And this is Ronaldo.
It's a good ball out wide. He is through here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma with the clearance. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Alaba. And it's Menu. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Zanetti.
Cristiano Ronaldo, never the sort to be shot shy. And it's Beckham.
Veron.
Makaleli tries to pass it through. Zanetti. And he's well judged, surely! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Stan. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. In with the challenge. Veron. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Veron. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Ronaldinho.
And it's Mainu.
Number 8,
That's a
Bruno
good run down the
Fernandes.
left.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 77.
Manchester United
Kvaratskhelia.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 9, Isak.
Just
Substitution in
eases him off the
progress.
ball. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Spread out to the left. And it's played in. That'll be a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pirlo. Makaleli. And he cuts out a supply. Mainu. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's the delivery. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Mainu. Coming on to replace him
And that's
is
definitely not his best.
Number 5, Bellingham. Substitutions
That has
taking
been
place.
cut short. Rafael Varane
2 added minutes has
to
been
Bruno
indicated.
Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Rafael Varane. And that's that. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter,
Hello,
a
everybody,
strength
and
in
this
any
is a
team
quick
has to be
reminder
at
to
the
let you
heart
know
of your defence.